I think I messed up. I never believed in the old tales, the whispers of dark magic that could control the very essence of a person, but now I know better. When I first heard about shadow theft, I thought it was just folklore, stories told to scare children, to keep them from wandering into the night, but these stories had roots deeper than I ever imagined. Boy, was I wrong. Legends whisper of a woman, a master of dark arts, who didn't just steal shadows. She manipulated them, twisted them to her will. She was more than a thief. She was a puppeteer of the darkest kind. She wielded them like puppets. Her whispers echoed through the alleys, unseen, but their chill was undeniable. The very air seemed to freeze when she was near, as if the shadows themselves were warning you of her presence. But their chill was undeniable. The wind would carry her whispers, and those who heard them would never be the same. They spoke of power, of control, of a darkness that could consume you if you weren't careful. With every shadow she snatched, the person's will became hers to command. It was as if she could reach into the very core of your being and twist it to her desires. Imagine walking down a moonlit street, your shadow stretching behind you, and then it's gone. You freeze, feel the cold seep into your bones, and suddenly you're not alone in your own mind. And then it's gone. You freeze, feel the cold seep into your bones, and suddenly you're not alone in your own mind. The sensation is indescribable, a mix of fear and helplessness as you realize you've lost control, and suddenly you're not alone in your own mind. This wasn't just about casting a shadow. It was about harnessing the darkness within. She could see into the deepest parts of your soul, and she used that knowledge to bend you to her will. That's the power she craved, total control over one's soul. She didn't just want to steal shadows, she wanted to own the very essence of a person, to make them her puppet. This wasn't just about casting a shadow, it was about harnessing the darkness within. She'd seek out those with troubled pasts, those whose shadows were tainted with pain and regret. She'd seek out those with troubled pasts, those whose shadows were tainted with pain and regret. These were the easiest to control, their darkness already close to the surface. Those whose shadows were tainted with pain and regret. She thrived on their sorrow, their despair, using it to fuel her own dark powers. The darker the shadow, the stronger her grip. She would perform ancient rituals, speaking in forgotten languages that seemed to resonate with the very fabric of the night. And how did she do it? Ancient rituals, whispers of forgotten languages. Ancient rituals, whispers of forgotten languages. These were the tools of her trade. She would chant in the dead of night, calling upon forces that most of us can't even begin to comprehend. Sacrifices made in the dead of night. Her lair, cloaked in perpetual twilight, was a temple of lost souls. Each shadow she captured added to her power. Each soul a testament to her dark mastery. Was a temple of lost souls. The walls seemed to whisper with the voices of the damned, each one a victim of her insidious control, each shadow a prisoner, each person an unwitting slave. They walked the earth seemingly normal, but inside they were hollow, their wills bent to her dark desires. So next time you feel a chill in the night, think twice before you dismiss it. It might be more than just a cold breeze, it could be the touch of a shadow thief. Think twice before you dismiss it. Because in the world of shadows, nothing is ever as it seems. The darkness hides many secrets, and some of them are more terrifying than you can imagine, because in the world of shadows, nothing is ever as it seems. And remember, some legends are terrifyingly real. They walk among us, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Nothing is ever as it seems. And remember, some legends are terrifyingly real. So guard your shadow well, for you never know who might be watching, waiting to claim it as their own.